You know, Chibits, I'm making this video because I just wanna have a heart-to-heart with all of you right now. You know, it's late at night. It's around, like, 11 p.m. at night right now. And, you know, I decided I needed to record this. I don't even know if I'll probably even upload this video. I have no idea. Most likely I'll put it in Sony Vegas, I'll look at it, and I'll be like, no, fuck this. I'm not uploading it. But, you know, I'm making this video to kind of just vent a little bit, or just, you know, talk. Just have a nice talk. And usually I would say stuff like this in a vlog, but I just don't believe this would be completely right for a vlog. Just, you know, the normal weekly vlog I do. So I'm just making this video to just, you know, get some things off my chest, and also just, you know, talk with all of you. A heart-to-heart basis right now. So, recently there's been a lot of things that have been going through my mind. Quite a bit of things, actually, and I know some of you Chibits have noticed it. A lot of you Chibits have. And I think it's time I, you know, finally just reveal some of these things and talk to you about it, because it's just been something I've neglected to do or talk about, and, you know, I've been avoiding it for a long time to even say anything, but I guess it's finally time I do. So, as you all know by now, many of you Chibits have been, you know, noticing that some of my uploads and stuff are rather late. Very late by chance. Like, sometimes they're uploaded at 7 o'clock at night. Sometimes they're uploaded the next day. And if you know me how I was about maybe 6 months ago or so, I was nowhere near like that. I was not doing stuff like that at all. Constantly, I would have it early morning. Like, soon as the video came out, like, you know, the episode, I would watch it, and I would have the upload in probably 2 to 3 hours after the episode's airing. But nowadays, I've been uploading rather late, and then a lot of series have been delayed, which, like I said earlier on, it's been rather busy and chaotic recently. And, you know, I need to discuss this, why this is going on, give you the full picture. But also, some Chibits have been saying, Chibi, recently you don't seem to be all there with doing your, you know, your reviews and stuff. You seem to be, like, you know, doing a little bit worse than you used to do, or they're shitty and stuff like that. And, you know, stuff like that doesn't actually hurt. That type of stuff is actually constructive criticism, and it helps me improve myself. I've always respected that. It's something that helps me improve myself every single day. And so I actually am glad someone's willing to say it. But it gets you thinking. It got me thinking. I'm thinking, like, I feel so bad because I known about it. I felt bad in these recent weeks to months. I felt so bad. I mean, with all the stuff with the YouTube copyright, with me not uploading, to, you know, how the stuff was going on with, you know, my stepmom and still going on, and then other things on top of that with my life and all that. It's been a crazy and busy year. It's been an absolutely insane year. I mean, this year I haven't barely had any time, and then on top of that, when I do have time, I want to sleep. I really want to sleep, and I do that. And just talking about it, let me go back to the beginning. So, as you all know, early this year, around January, February, the channel started experiencing a lot of issues, and ever since that point, I feel like the overall schedule I've had has been completely fucked up since the beginning there. But also, on top of that, since around the same exact time, I've been having the issues with, you know, my stepmom. She currently is, you know, she went to the hospital. She's had multiple surgeries. The entire vehicle was busted, the only vehicle. And, I mean, she barely escaped with her life. It was a really scary moment when I got the call and had to rush to the hospital, make sure she was okay. And because of this, I had to make sure that, you know, I was making sure she was, you know, fine. I wanted to make sure, is she okay? She had a shattered foot, and then she had, you know, a dislocated arm, and then one of her toes are broken on the other foot. And then on top of that, if she was to stand on her foot anytime after surgery in this year, she could possibly be paralyzed for the rest of her life. And you could already imagine, if you're paralyzed, that's some bad stuff. I don't wish that on anyone. I don't. I really don't. And with that being said to her, you know how she must feel. So she's been in a very, you know, depressed state. And as you know, depression kind of travels around. It travels around to the individual. If you're in an atmosphere that's depressing, it travels to you and you get depressed, which hence how I've kind of been. And I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not placing the blame on her or anything. I know she has all rights to be depressed, because, I mean, when you can't walk and you've been walking for a very long time, your entire life, and then all of a sudden you can't, it's depressing. It's a very depressing moment, and I feel so bad. I wish I could do more. And so to help this out, I've recently been spending a lot of time helping her out, you know, making sure she can get around the house, you know, doing all sorts of things to make sure she is better, but in the end, I feel like it actually makes her feel worse. Maybe makes her feel like she's, you know, useless or something. And I don't, you know, I don't even know if I'll upload this video, damn. But on top of that, too, I mean, it's been relatively rough. I mean, I have had issues here and there while some reviews have been late. For instance, the wall, you know, being fucked up and the electric and all that. That's a thing. But on top of that, too, while a lot of reviews are late or they feel like they lack that oomph they once had, it's because I'm exhausted. I'm really exhausted, and that kind of is why the main reason for this. So, I just wanted to say, there's other things too. I mean, it's been a relatively busy year, and I'm not gonna say I haven't had fun with the anime and manga I have read. I've had hell of a lot of fun. I've had hell of a lot of fun watching the anime. ReZero, for instance, it's been a very fun time. I've had so much fun, and it's some of the funnest times I have when I'm sitting down actually talking about anime and stuff. But at this time, though, I just wanted you to all be fully aware, and I just don't have, you know, that time in the day as much as I used to be able to upload content so early. I've been trying my best, making sure I get it up as fast as I can, and please, you know, Chibits, you know, I'm sorry. I feel like I've, you know, kind of let you guys down too in a way, and that was never my intention. And there's other things that's bugged me for a very long time. I mean, with the overall comments, I mean, in the past, I used to comment so much more, and I really did. I commented so much, and now not being able to comment as much as I did, it does affect me. It makes me sad, because I remember having these long conversations with so many of you Chibits. I remember going on to Facebook, having so many conversations with many fellow Chibits I met, starting your own community, and recently, you know, the Facebook community, if you heard about it, people decided to take over, and pretty much Facebook being Facebook with its shitty system, I was actually removed from my own group, and it's been taken over, so yeah. But anyways, it just saddens me in these recent times I haven't had the time to do what I want to do. For instance, I haven't had the time to talk with all of you, get down into the comments, and just communicate with so many of you like I did, like hundreds of you, because I used to talk so much. I used to stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning talking with you Chibits, going to bed around 4, waking up at like 7 in the morning, and I was energetic as can be. But nowadays, I feel like I barely have time to reply to 10 comments on a video. I read a lot of them, I do, but I feel like I don't have as much time anymore, and that's one moment that really makes me depressed and sad. I wish I could. And that's kind of why I wanted to do the Q&A. That's the backstory of the Q&A. The reason why I wanted to do the Q&A is because I wanted to be in some way or form answer so many questions you Chibits have that I haven't answered. And I wanted to answer these questions for you Chibits. I did. And that's why I wanted to do that. I wanted to be, you know, more closer to you Chibits. Feel closer. And that's why I've been doing Q&As and stuff. And I just, you know, I'm sorry. I'll try my best, Chibits, to be more active, do my best, and be there for you guys. It's been a very chaotic year. I haven't had the time as much as I used to. And I want to try my best to get my schedule back in order, fix it all, get back on track with all these other series I need to do, and I haven't, and it makes me sad. It really does. It really hurts me inside knowing there's so many series out there I'm not reviewing at this moment, and I put to the side because I can't, and just, you know, Chibits, please forgive me. You know, I don't know if you'll see this video. I highly doubt you will see this video, but I made it to just let some steam out of my chest. Just let it out. Thank you, everybody. If somehow this is uploaded, thank you for, you know, putting up with me all year long with my shitty schedule, bad upload times, and some of my reviews lacking in quality. I'm very sorry. Please forgive me for that. I'll try my best from this point on. I will try my absolute best. you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. And, you know, please forgive me, Chibi. It's Chibi out.